Mouth is made of metal, metal, metal. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Again, everyone, Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Brady Singer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, the shortstop, Cesar Jr.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Dylan Cousins. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Dominguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Logan Webb is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
'Cause you know, why we gon' dance, 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 dance. We could dance, dance all night. When we take it, don't take a chance. Dance, 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 dance. When we take it to the dance floor, let's take it to the dance floor. Chill a minute, no rules, we are renegades. In a fade, one option.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Mark Kobayashi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Looking down the road, all passing the husband. He's on the full run. And time to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
He's down, equal in minutes. Cuts for him here with the bases open. 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, Deshaun Knowles. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! I got to count 0-2.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0.
That's outside.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in in as the DH. Jorge's still there.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-1 home. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, this stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. So digging in now, Chad Huntley, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Cesar Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 home. Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Huntley stands at second with two gone. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in now, Martin Park. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. And the Royals are in the hit column.
The ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Right there, give me a hit on the left side.
Into the box now, Ronnie Mauricio.
I guess that's why you like it, baby. Come and get this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby. Get the right side. Pop it, baby. Twist it, honey. Do it like you need it, darling. Keep it coming.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mauricio has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
This guy decides to show a little more patience than he did, and it's rewarded with a base on fire.
0-0 pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman.
I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night 'cause it's the anthem.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dance, dance, we could dance, dance all night.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mark Kobayashi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well fouled.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a look.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scored. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Change up low, 2-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
In is Jorge Soler. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Santana is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
is a burning thing.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to put the ball
And
in
it
play
makes
here. He went down on strikes in his first
fire
at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cousins is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. KC leads this one 4-2. Digging in, Matt Olson. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Dylan Cousins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Deshaun Knowles.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Deshaun Knowles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jurickson Profar digs in next. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Pitch is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Hart. Runners on the move for second. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the stretch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Jump up on this. I guess that's why you like it, baby. Come and get this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Get it on.
Base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball well outside. Alexi Castillo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive.
And if 2 out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Alexi Castillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with two gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. He's set the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Contreras, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A 1-1. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kobayashi will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chad Huntley.
Stepping into the box, Chad Huntley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball, and is quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Cesar Jr.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cesar Izturis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Tyler Mahle, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Mark Kobayashi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He strikes a lot. He did allow 2 home runs.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. Up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And this is low, ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bullet back up the middle. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
I've been on a long road with the devil right beside me.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on slow motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Drives me.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. His first homer so far in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
By the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, man, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
The one and only.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar. His first homer here in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
6'4" right-hander comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now, Art
Number 55.
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's inside. Ball 2.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Ronnie Mauricio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 7 and the A's 2. Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mauricio takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Well, I beat the drum and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again.
Bring the number provided and come on
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Standing in the rookie outfielder, Alexi Castillo. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 1-0.
Ball left outside.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double and a dive, but he's back.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Mark Kobayashi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line to the right side. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
We sit and throw our roots into the floor. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? So give me something to believe.
Coming to the plate now. Going to minute. He's working out a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Kansas City. They're on top 7-2. Isaiah Hurst is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Isaiah Hurst.
Stepping up now, Dylan Cousins. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1. A strike 2 swinging. Hurst has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Deshaun Knowles as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that count.
Ramon Laureano is on deck. He's set and a 3-0 offering. Now a big fastball and he's well behind it with the swing. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Andres Munoz comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
Ramon Laureano will be his first assignment here as he'll face it with runners at first and second and one gone. As a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. First and second now, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
With the devil up beside me, rising with the morning sun.
Comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now. The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of being ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Here's the pitch.
Ball. Get down, 21.
Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Barreto's got it, and that's the second out.
The one and only. The one and only. The one and
Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, maybe. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, makes somebody else beat you.
Into the box now, Hart. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Chad Huntley. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Rosenthal, born right here in Missouri, actually. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big league, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Franklin Barreto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's go quietly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stephen Tarpley goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. Singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late. So it's 1 single to get him started here.
The only thing we getting is the TV love. And it happened, that boy had an idea. Put this ad in the paper and see what would appear.
In now, Alexi Castillo, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Tarpley, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Runner!
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
I got this feeling. You can't
Birds batting order turns over and set to go. Jason Dominguez, he doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch in his last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Mark Kobayashi stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. This is in the air out to right. Cousins is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ryan Stanton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
So give me something to believe, 'cause I am living just to believe, and I need something more.
Digging in, keep on the minute. Lifetime in this matchup is 2 for 3. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Stanek, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They're on top 7-2. Emmanuel Classic comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hitting with mittens, I'm missing, wishing, man, listen, I glisten like sun and water while fishing. Bust the move in this word, serve words with nerve.
Stepping in, Emilio Santana. He's the one to start things off. This guy's in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
So here we go, now holla if you hear me though, come and feel me, flow. Never mixing with tricking brothers, bitching over fixins that ain't fitting to be hitting for nothing, spitting things is spitting and getting written on. You're like a bad, boy, you're pissing me off. Boy, you
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Way the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Dylan Cousins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Yeah. That's ball 2. Oh, that pitch is up.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Deshaun Knowles, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runner on first with 2 away. Last strike now for Oakland.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes.
Full exercise.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big house. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sick rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. My diamonds and stones water. I TD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull it on turning hands. I close the curtain.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Royals have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Brady Singer pitches well enough to get the W. Logan Webb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.